Well, now that they've lost the House of Representatives, the Senate, and the presidency, the Democrats aren't even pretending to care about democracy anymore. Just the other day, Democrat House Representative Wiley Nickel stood in the House chamber and laid out the Democrat Party's master plan to create a shadow government. No, I'm not kidding, in order to undermine the Donald Trump administration and subvert our democracy. Take a look at this.
If Trump attempts to weaponize the justice system against his political opponents with Matt Gaetz at the helm, we could see incoming Senator Adam Schiff as our shadow attorney general. If Trump seeks to eliminate the Department of Education, Congresswoman Johanna Hayes, a former Teacher of the Year, could step up as shadow education secretary.
So pretty much the plan is to designate various shadow cabinet members from the Democrat Party that will work to subvert and undermine everything Trump tries to do. Very democratic. Check out this next clip.
If Trump orders Marco Rubio to hand Ukraine and much of Eastern Europe to Russian President Vladimir Putin, Congressman Greg Meeks, as Shadow Secretary of State, could be a strong voice in support of maintaining international relationships and protecting democracy at home and abroad.
Protecting democracy at home and abroad, you say, by installing a shadow government to undermine the democratically elected government? That sounds a little bit hypocritical. In fact, that actually sounds sort of like the opposite of democracy.
Mr. Speaker, new times require new solutions. The shadow cabinet isn't just about opposing extreme MAGA attacks on our government. It's also about making clear what we stand for, not just what we're against.
To make clear what you stand for? Yeah, like establishing a secondary government to undermine and subvert the democratic will of the people. I think I'm beginning to understand. I'll be honest, something like this shadow cabinet is something that you imagine hearing about in some dark, smoky back room, maybe in some political TV show or movie, but here they are just talking about it in the open. On the floor of the U.S. House of Representatives, nonetheless. It's actually insane how shameless and brazen these people have become. And the icing on the cake here is that it's these very same people that have been telling us, people like you and me, that we are threats to democracy. And it's like, yeah, hold up, wait a minute. You are literally trying to build a secondary shadow government because the real democratically elected government didn't go your way. I'm reminded of that old saying, with every accusation, a confession. I'm starting to think that the people that are always shouting about threats to democracy are actually, in fact, the biggest threat to our democracy. But that's going to be a wrap for this one, ladies and gentlemen. We sure live in some crazy times. But hey, please drop a comment. Please like the video if you liked the video. Please hit the subscribe button. It is absolutely massive. It helps a ton. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, stay safe.